Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where we're hanging out this morning, killing a little bit of time while the crowd kind of disperses for rope drop. I'm here today with a long list of things that I want to do. You can expect to see that right here on the channel here in the near future. But since I had a little bit of time to kill, I figured we could hang out in one of my favorite spots. This is the seating area at Flame Tree Barbecue, and talk a little bit about the new announcement from Disney Vacation Club. So if you're a Disney Vacation Club member, maybe you're interested in Disney Vacation Club membership, you've probably heard a little something about, well, at first we weren't sure what it was. Disney was teasing this thing, which turned out to be what they're calling Welcome Home Weeks. This is a limited summertime offering for Disney Vacation Club members who are eligible for membership benefits. It's going to be available from July 22nd through August 24th, 2024. And according to the Disney Vacation Club website, the page specifically dedicated to this, it's going to include special events, tasty treats, and exciting experiences just for eligible Disney Vacation Club members. Now, every time we have a conversation like this, I know there are a few of you who stumbled into this. You might not necessarily be familiar with Disney Vacation Club. So if you're not, go and check our Disney Vacation Club playlist. I'll have that linked in the description down below, and that'll get you up to speed with everything you need to know about DVC. I know some of the things that I'm saying, like, eligible members or points or whatever, might be confusing to some. So go check that out, and that'll help you kind of figure out what we're talking about if you're not already familiar. Also, while we're talking about the description box down there, for those of you who are Disney Vacation Club members and are interested in learning more about this, I'm going to have a link to the webpage that I'm referencing. If you don't have it already, make sure that you bookmark it, especially if you are going to be in the Disney World or Disneyland area, because there are offerings on both coasts, because some of what we're talking about right now doesn't have posted dates yet. So if you bookmark this, you can keep checking back, and you can take advantage of some of these things, maybe, if they're things that you want to take advantage of. Anyway, I wanted to go through some of this with you. I wanted to share some of my thoughts with you, and you can share some of your thoughts with me in the comments down below. First things first, like I said, these offerings are going to be available July 22nd through August 24th, 2024, and there's a lot here, so I'm going to read through some of it. We're going to breeze through some as well. The first stop in the list of offerings says Sweets Stop. Treat yourself to refreshing complimentary Mickey Mouse ice cream bars, ice cream sandwich, or fruit bar at select Walt Disney World and Disneyland resort locations. So it looks like these are going to be available at select locations, as it said, on select days at select times. So for example, over at Walt Disney World, at Hollywood Studios, over in the Tower of Terror Courtyard, Mondays and Tuesdays starting July 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then over at Animal Kingdom in the Upper Bradley Falls on Thursdays and Fridays starting July 25th from 1 to 4. At Disneyland, it's going to be at the Starview Station, a member lounge, July 23rd, August 6th, and August 20th, so only on select days from 2 to 4. And at Disney's California Adventure in the Golden Vine House, a Disney Vacation Club Welcome Home Center, formerly the Walt Disney Imagineering Blue Sky Cellar, on July 30th and August 13th. Oh my goodness, the sun is now so very much in my eyes. From 2 to 4 p.m. And again, there's some fine print here. Members who are eligible for membership extras plus 4 guests may enjoy this benefit. Valid park admission and park reservation required. Limit 1 ice cream bar, ice cream sandwich, or fruit bar per person per week per location. A valid Disney Vacation Club digital membership card and photo ID are required. A member listed on the digital membership card must be in attendance. So that's one of the perks or the benefits as part of this little offering that pretty much anyone can take advantage of, but you can only take advantage of it once per location per week. So definitely some fine print there that you want to be aware of. Next up, it says, Welcome Home Wake Up. Mingle with fellow members for coffee and a morning treat at select Walt Disney World and Disneyland resort locations. Let's see what we've got here. So we have one at Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary Top of the World Lounge. No dates or times available yet. Now for this wake up perk, there's a bit more fine print. So unlike the Mickey bars, you need to be a member eligible for membership extras with a Bay Lake Tower at Disney's Contemporary Resort reservation, presumably on the date of this little wake up thing, although we don't have dates and times as of yet. You can also bring 4 guests or the number of additional guests listed on your reservation. Of course, you're going to have a digital membership card in order to participate. This is all the same for all of these. You got to prove that you're a Disney Vacation Club member who is eligible for membership benefits and have a photo ID. That's pretty par for the course when it comes to all of these DVC perks. There's also going to be another one at Reunion Station at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Again, dates and times coming soon. You also have to be staying at that resort on the date. Then in Disneyland at the Villas, that's going to be at Discovery Den on July 25th, August 8th, and August 22nd from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So very small time frame there. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same over at the Walt Disney World Resort, but I would plan for it being about an hour. Again, same thing, you have to be staying at the resort on those dates. It also says limit of 1 welcome home wake up per week per member while supplies last. So there's that. By the way, are my glasses dirty? I had them on my head, so I feel like they might be dirty. And Russ is gonna watch this and go, you have smudges on your glasses. I probably do, but let's clean them off real quick before we move on. It's that time of year. It's hard to keep your glasses like perfectly smudge free. All the oil and products from your hair, and then your hands are all icky. Anyway, the next thing on the list here, we have Welcome Home Wednesday Wine Mixer. Now this is interesting because I was talking before about how DVC used to do something called Welcome Home Wednesdays, and I thought it was wonderful. I was hoping that they were going to bring it back. It looks like they brought back the name, but it's a whole different thing. So this says, enjoy the company of fellow members as you indulge in wine and appetizers at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa at the Disneyland Resort. So this is going to be over at Disneyland, not here at the Walt Disney World Resort. When I click for more information, it says the location is in the Wedding Garden, July 31st and August 14th from 4:30 to 5:30. You have to be a member, eligible for membership extras with a Disneyland Resort hotel reservation plus 4 guests or the number of additional guests on that reservation. So similar to the other offerings that were happening at the other resorts around Walt Disney World and Disneyland. Next, we have character close-ups. It says meet beloved Disney characters at fun events at Walt Disney World Resort, the Disneyland Resort, and our beach resorts, which is really cool because one thing that I feel like gets overlooked all the time is Vero Beach and Hilton Head. Those are both Disney Vacation Club resorts that are not at either of the Walt Disney World or Disneyland resorts. So looks like we have some offerings over there as well, which I think is really great. Delight in an immersive character meet and greet experience themed to the beloved story from fan favorite film Frozen. So that's interesting that it's going to be characters from Frozen. So it looks like it's going to happen at the Contemporary on July 22nd, 23rd, 29th, 30th, and then August 12th and 13th. Times are coming soon. It says there is no resort parking for this event. Members are strongly encouraged to use Walt Disney World transportation, which is interesting. So let's see what the eligibility looks like. So members eligible for membership extras with a Walt Disney World Resort hotel reservation plus 4 guests or the number of guests on their reservation. So again, you don't have to be staying at the Contemporary for this, but you do need to be staying at a Walt Disney World Resort hotel, which a little bit disappointing. I'm going to get more into that here in a second. Now over at Disneyland, it says don't miss the character experience featuring a sketch artist and a rock and dance party. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but whatever it is, it's going to be at the Sleeping Beauty Pavilion in the Disneyland Hotel, July 22nd and August 19th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Again, it says there's no parking at the resort for this. Members eligible for membership benefits with a Disneyland Resort hotel reservation plus 4 guests. So again, same as we've heard before. Now Vero Beach, again, that's one of those 2 beach resorts, is going to have a pirate themed experience at the resort lobby Thursdays starting July 25th. Times are coming soon and you do need to be staying at Vero Beach. Hilton Head, it says get ready for visits from beloved Disney friends in a pool party at the resort plus fireworks at Shelter Cove Harbor and Marina. That's really exciting. That's kind of a big offering there. And this is going to be Tuesdays starting July 23rd. So lots of availability there when it comes to when you can experience this. Lots of times are available to experience this because it's happening every Tuesday. And it says, again, you need to be staying at Hilton Head and you can take up to 4 guests or the number of guests listed on your reservation. So that's really cool. Of course, again, if you're already staying at one of those resorts, or if you can get into one of those resorts. The next perks just says ice cream parlor. Take advantage of complimentary ice cream served up at Disney Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa at the Walt Disney World Resort. So this one, of course, is going to be available over at Saratoga Springs. This is really easy to get to because it's walking distance from Disney Springs. Lots of free parking over there, and there's also boat transportation, which just recently returned thanks to all the rain, which is really great. This is going to be happening at the Disney Vacation Club Preview Center. Dates not announced, times not announced. It says there's no resort parking, so you're strongly encouraged to take Walt Disney World transportation. And it says the eligibility is members eligible for membership extras with a Walt Disney World Resort hotel reservation plus 4 guests, again, or the number of guests on your reservation. Limit 1 ice cream serving per person per week. So again, you got to be staying at a resort in order to take advantage of this. You have to have a hotel reservation on the dates that you want to participate. Now, if you're going to be over at Aulani, there's definitely an interesting thing that I would so take advantage of. It says that you can do a cultural experience, explore Hawaiian traditions at Aulani Resort with complimentary lei making and hula lessons. That's really cool. This is going to happen on the, I don't know how to pronounce this, Halalawai lawn? Sorry. Not entirely familiar with the pronunciation there. This is going to be July 25th, August 1st, and August 15th from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. to noon. Again, members need to be eligible members staying at Aulani plus 4 guests or the number of guests on your reservation. Now, this does have another little note that we haven't seen thus far, so it's important to take note of this. Pre-registration for this complimentary event is encouraged and available at the Hoku Hideaway upon arrival, so make sure that you are pre-registering for that if you're going to be over there. Looks like there's another one out there as well. There's going to be a complimentary tote stamping and ukulele lesson at Aulani in Hawaii. So this is going to be, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this. I'm sorry, I don't need to butcher these names. This is going to be in the ballroom and on the lawn, July 23rd, 30th, August 13th, 20th, and that's at one of the locations out on the lawn, and then August 8th in the ballroom from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then from 11 a.m. to noon. And the same thing, got to be an eligible member. They encourage you to pre-register, so that's great. Now there is one more little perk that is available, and it is a mobile order discount. So this says receive a 20% one-time use discount on a mobile order excluding tax at select quick service dining locations at the Walt Disney World Resort from July 22nd to August 24th. So this basically runs the duration of the event. Please check back here for offer code and instructions. So information about that is not listed yet. It says that it's available during dining operation hours, probably at those select locations, and you need to be a member eligible for membership extras, 1 discount per eligible member. So there's that. Now, before I talk about that and share my thoughts, there are some additional things listed. So it looks like you can also take advantage of some of these perks at home. They have some wallpapers that you can download. And what is this? It says exclusive streaming of Westward Walt, where you can stream Westward Walt, available only to Disney Vacation Club members. It says Westward Walt, a short film examining Walt Disney's first days in California, can be watched by selecting the link and then logging in. Members who are eligible for membership extras may view starting July 22nd. So that's kind of cool. You definitely have the ability to take advantage of a few things, including some wallpapers, which I know you guys love wallpapers. Just on the Disney Vacation Club website, the wallpapers are, again, available to download on the DVC website. So that's kind of cool. All right, sunglasses are going back on because the sun has peeked out from behind the clouds. It's such a beautiful day today, by the way. I love sitting here and chatting with you. Anyway, let me share some of my thoughts. So first and foremost, I think it's great that Disney Vacation Club is expanding the offerings that they have, the little perks and special happenings that they have for Disney Vacation Club members. I've said for quite some time that I feel like they've pulled back way too far when it comes to membership perks, and I do. I feel like there used to be so many more perks, so much more going on, and they have limited that so much that it feels like there's just nothing happening for members. So I do think that it's great that they're adding stuff to that lineup. I do think that it's a good addition. Do I like the way that they're doing it? Not particularly. We've talked a little bit about this before when it comes to Moonlight Magic and the previews for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I don't really like how restrictive some of the perks are. I don't like that in order to take advantage of these perks, which are so limited as it is, you need to be staying at a very specific place on a very specific day. Disney Vacation Club membership is very expensive, and people use their memberships in so many different ways that I think there should be more availability. And I'm not necessarily saying more availability for super big things, but I do think that, you know, it would be nice if there was something that all Disney Vacation Club members could take advantage of all times of year, not just this very specific place, for example, like the membership lounge, or the very specific time, like on a day if you're staying at a resort. I know that there are always people out there who are going to say, well, they have this and you can take advantage of that, or you have the discounts and stuff like that. Yeah, but they used to have so much more. No matter when you vacationed, there was something special going on, and that's kind of what I'd like to see Disney move back towards. Again, talk about the Welcome Home Wednesdays. I would have loved to see something like that happening kind of throughout the year versus just during this little time period. That said, I do think that this is a push in the right direction. I do think that having something is good. I'm really hoping that members out there who can take advantage of this do take advantage of this, because while I do think that this is great, I also think that this is probably Disney putting their feelers out there, or Disney Vacation Club, I should say, putting their feelers out there to see if people are actually going to take advantage of these things. And with it being as restricted as it is, I feel like if people don't take advantage of it, it's going to be an excuse to not do it again. So I'm really hoping that people do take advantage, that they do go, they do these things, even though it might not necessarily be convenient, which in some cases it just isn't. You know, like, I think it's really disappointing that you're getting 20% off mobile orders once with a code. Like, just give Disney Vacation Club members a discount on mobile orders for this week. I'm sure that you would see a lot more people make a lot more mobile order purchases, and it would feel more valuable without really losing much for DVC, or for Disney for that matter. But those are just my thoughts. Those are just my initial thoughts on this. Of course, I'd love to know what you have to say. I'd love for you to head over to the website, peruse this yourself, and just see what the offerings look like, and see if it's something that you would take advantage of, or if it's something you're going to be able to take advantage of. So do that. Let me know your thoughts. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you have to say and continuing this discussion in the comments. But for now, I think it's time for me to head out. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you had a good time. It's so lovely. I know I keep saying that, but it's been so hot and so rainy, and the sky is blue, and we've got this lovely breeze, and it's nice and cool this morning. So it's been so great to sit here with you, and I hope that you had a good time too. Anyway, I'm off. Lots of stuff to accomplish today, and I can't wait for you to join me for that here on the channel in the coming week. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.